guys, it's Molly, back at it again with another wedding update, featuring a large cup of coffee and a sweater mug while wearing a sweater. It's beautiful. Gotta love living in the South. Okay, so the last time that I talked to you guys, made an update about the wedding, was I think 3 months ago, which is kind of crazy because it feels like yesterday and this whole entire engagement's going by really quickly. So my heart and prayers go out to y'all who only have like 6 to 8 month engagements. I think you guys are crazy and awesome, and I totally commend you, but I just have no time for that. So yes, if you have never seen any of the wedding updates or anything like that, I will link the I'm engaged / the first wedding update down below in the little area description box thing. But basically, I said in my last video that once school started, I was not going to be able to get a whole lot done. I mean, wow, y'all, I'm probably a prophet or some type of voodoo wizard, because wow, I was so right. Literally planning and being in your last semester of college. Well, I'm not in my last semester. I'm on my last semester of classes, so I shouldn't say this, play those games. But being in school and planning a wedding is so hard. It might not be hard for everybody, but it's hard for me because
school is definitely a priority. But I want the wedding to be a priority, but I want school to be a priority. It's just I don't know what to do, so it's been hard.
That being said, we have accomplished a couple of major-ish things since then. The first being, we met with our photographer, we have two. It's a husband and wife team. I think I mentioned that in my last video. They're so sweet, and we actually got our engagement photos done. And I don't know if it was just because it's our first time ever getting professional photos taken, but it was such a fun experience, and it was just it was so fun to get them taken. I love looking at them. They make me so happy. I can't wait to frame them and put them in our future apartment. It's a cool experience for sure. And then Cameo and Joey, the husband and wife, so nice. They just know what they're doing. I feel so confident that it's gonna be good, that our photos are gonna be great, because that is something I'm really worried about. And everyone has their own style and taste of photos, so obviously what I might think is really nice, someone else might be oh, not my favorite type. But I really love their style, and I'm super excited to use them. I actually am thinking about getting bridal photos done, which I wasn't gonna take. I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle. If anyone's ever had bridal photos done, a separate, you go out, you wear your dress, and take photos, let me know. My future sister-in-law had them done, but she also didn't get engagement photos done, so I don't want to be super extra and getting all these photos taken and just spending all this money, because we are on a tight budget. So we'll see. I'll keep that updated. I'm not quite sure. So I would say the next really major thing that we actually accomplished was we got the save the dates. Oh, we haven't sent them out, and I know you're supposed to send them out 8 to 6 months in advance. Well, y'all, you're just gonna have to wait. My guest list are gonna have to get them 5 months in 1 week, because literally it has been a killer to narrow this guest list down and to get this save the dates first off, because I had no idea what I wanted to do. I just feel everything in this wedding planning has been kind of a struggle. Not a struggle, but it's so much work up until the point of actually getting something done, and then when I get it done, I'm oh my gosh, I love this, you know? The engagement photos, we had to go, we had to search for locations, the photographer, we had to go get outfits. It was just so much work, but then when I got them back, I was so happy, and that's how I feel about the save the dates. So yeah, I'm going to show you them. So this is what a complete save the date would look like. So there's a little photo that's separated, tied up with twine, and then the actual save the date looks like this. It's a little flower wreath with our colors, which is dark reddish, burgundy, and then navy, and it just looks so pretty. She did all of this, which is crazy to me. And then it says, Molly and Chad, Orlando, Florida, May 27th, 2017. Super simple. It's a really nice cardstock we used. And then my whole reasoning for this is just I don't know, I feel weird about having a huge photo of myself on someone's fridge for 6 months. I don't know how anyone else feels. But for family members or anything like that, they can take this photo and frame it. I know my grandparents would appreciate that, or like aunts and uncles, and you know, of course they don't have to, like God forbid, I don't care, but it's just like an option, so they can just put this up, or they can put the entire thing on their fridge, whatever. I don't really mind what they do. So for the actual save the dates, like I was saying before, Honey designed them, she painted them, she mailed down the original to me, and then I took that original, and what I was gonna do was I was gonna go to I was gonna scan it, upload it, and then just like do like Vistaprint or something like that, because I was like, oh, that's super cheap, it'll come out like really nice. Y'all, if you have a design, I'm telling you, like, if you have a design and you want like a simple cardstock, like save the date, do not spend your money on like an online site. I ended up going to Staples after I saw the quote that Vistaprint was like charging me to do, and not only did Staples like scan it, crop it, like make everything the proper way, because I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry, I'm just not technological savvy. I'm sure Chad could have, but whatever. And then they like edited it a little bit. They like, you know, framed it all correctly, and then they took care of everything. And it was like half the price of what like Vistaprint and all the other places were like charging me. So definitely just compare. Like that's number one, like wedding and rule in life in general. Just take like quotes from different places and see how much you really can get out of them, because I spent half of what I was going to spend at like an online store, and it just did Staples, so I'm really happy about that. And then of course I went to Walgreens, just printed out a ton of photos of Chadwick and I, and then bought some twine from Michael's, and then boom, put them all together. And I actually have a clip of my sister putting the twine together while I was like addressing envelopes, so here's that clip. Yes, yes, make those save the dates. Tie those babies up. Oh yeah. Hard at work. Hard at work. How do I like give the shot without any actual addresses? This is what Maid of Honors do. Okay. Yeah, we'll tune back in later. Although super time consuming, I'm so happy with the way that the Save the Dates actually turned out. I'm really excited. I'm so grateful to Honey. Like, yeah, y'all don't even know, because I could not find a design I liked. Thank you to Honey for doing this for me. So I have all of my Save the Dates on my folder right now, and my goal is to track down my family members. I have like 10 addresses left, and I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna address those envelopes. They're going out this week because it's Thanksgiving week, and it's 6 months away from the wedding on Sunday, and so it's happening this week. And then I'm already starting to try to look at like invitations, because I know I waited way too long on the Save the Date game, so I'm not doing this again with the invitations. So doing that. Another thing that I had said that like I needed to do in my last update was find a caterer, and we are actually going to use Chad's mom's best friend, who she's a caterer. She did his sister's wedding. I've actually like worked for her for an event before. She's awesome. We just actually have to meet with her and discuss like what we're gonna do about the food. And winter break, y'all, is gonna be like our time to shine, because we're gonna find, I'll get to that later, but winter break we're probably gonna discuss that more. So most likely the next update, definitely the next update, will be about like what we're gonna do for food and stuff, more about like the reception, and less about like things that we're actually doing. So yeah. And then the last thing that we did was we did register at Bed Bath & Beyond. We registered pretty early because, well, one, I just was excited, and two, I know it's kind of a time-consuming thing, and like I've mentioned a million times before, ain't nobody got time. So yeah, we do need to go back and update a lot of stuff because things have been discontinued. And then I also want to register at Target just to give people some more options. That's pretty much all for this actual like what's been done, what y'all have missed in the last like 3 months. On to the things that I want to get done over winter break. Winter break, I'm hoping and praying, is like a time of shine for me and Chadwick to like get stuff done with this wedding. Okay. Number 1, register at Target. And number 2, update our registry at Bed Bath & Beyond. Those need to be done. Number 2, I need to find bridesmaid dresses. I need to. I'm tired of like putting off. I feel bad for my friends. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, I'm terrible. I need to find bridesmaid dresses. It needs to happen. Number 3 is we need to find suits for the men. That needs to happen too. And then number 4 is we need to get Chadwick a wedding ring because he obviously doesn't have one yet since he's not married. So, yeah, that's about it. And I will talk to you guys the next update, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.